Hello. This is the Cutting Edge Review, and I am your reviewer. And I'm going to be doing the standalone films, the beginning of the standalone films for the awesome Wolverine character, none other than Hugh Jackman. And in this movie, they kind of go for a much darker tone. Like if you see it in the last movie, you've seen like in the first movie, they kind of hinted you about how he became Wolverine, or how he got his adamantium claws and all that good stuff. And then in the next film, they kind of show you where, they show you the lab and everything. He had to fight with Lady Deathstrike. And then on the third film, they kind of ignored it a little bit, but they kind of still hinted that a little bit. And this movie, it kind of goes back to the beginning. They try to cram it all in. When you try to cram in a movie like that, so many, because I mean Wolverine is a character that's like very interesting, very comprehensive, very interpretive, and in this movie they kind of show you, give you a hint. He's been in the Weapon X program, or he's been working. He's a soldier, It goes back into his early 1800s, and you see Victor Creed there, played played by Lev Schreiber, and it shows you his beginnings. But see, what I don't understand, with Hollywood, they always do the same thing. They always change things, and that really, really irritates me. Anyways, and this time around, you see his father, and it looks like Sabretooth, and that's basically Logan, or James Hewlett's. The Logan's real name is James, and he kills his father. He goes in a bit of rage because Logan, believing that was his father, the one that got shot, he ends up killing him. And then from there, you see like a montage of every single war. It kind of reminds you, remember Forrest Gump? He's been in every single major war, from the Civil War, the First World War, World War II, Vietnam, blah 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 blah. But I thought that was awesome. I think that was really good when they did that. When I seen that, I went to go, and I seen that. That was my friends here. I thought that was good to see them in all these different situations. But the movie would have had to have been longer to kind of like show you, like, okay, Wolverine goes into the army, and the story kind of builds on William Stryker a lot, and Wolverine's origins, because X-Men origins was named. And he ends up getting supposedly killed by a firing squad, and that doesn't work. Wow, man! Can you imagine he had powers like that, people? Wow, dang, we would be in trouble. They get executed. They get shot at by a firing squad, and that doesn't work. So William Stryker goes into the picture. This guy, by the way, not familiar with his work too much, but I think he was really good. I've seen him in How to Lose Friends and Alienate People with Simon Pegg, and this guy, man, wow, he's a much better William Stryker than the one we saw in X-Men United. Even though I thought that guy was pretty good too, and he hires Wolverine and Sabretooth to help him, and then we get to see, oh my gosh, this was just like, this movie had a lot of surprises for me. I mean, I don't know about you guys. And we get to see the Blob. Oh my God. I think that was really gross the way they made him look on this movie. And then we get to see Maverick, and it's played by one of the guys from the Black Eyed Peas. You guys know the Black Eyed Peas? That guy, he's in that group, and he did a really pretty good job, commendable job. And I really think he was too short to play Maverick, but anyways, he did his work, and we get to see Taylor Skitch or Itch or something like that. He came on Battleship. He plays Gambit on this movie, and wow. And then Ryan Reynolds plays Deadpool on this movie. I love the way Ryan Reynolds. It's kind of like Blake Trinity. He kind of acts like a smart aleck a little bit, and like knows what to say. He always got these good comebacks. And I think, and that's the way the Deadpool character is. He's kind of like a wise guy type person, and he he does a lot of stuff to piss people off on this movie. So you get to see that. You get to see you get to see Deadpool on camera, and that was awesome. Even though I don't like what they did to the Deadpool character later on, and to Africa to go find the adamantium, the alloy that gave Wolverine his powers, his claws, and separated him and Sabretooth get separated. So Sabretooth goes looking for him, and he kills Bradley, played by that guy from Lord of the Rings. Wow, guys, I really need to. All right, no, because usually I'm not going to cover actors I don't really know that well, even though he's from Lord of the Rings. But he's on there, but and then he kind of sabers free to find Logan, and then he ends up finding him, and then Silver Fox is on here. They don't call her Silver Fox, but that's Silver Fox. She's one of the key characters because Sabretooth and Maverick and Deadpool were actually in the Weapon Age program in Canada, and as far as comic books go, that's who they are in essence, right? Or they were Deadpool's an assassin. They did covert programs for the government for Canada, and on this day he goes looking for him, and then he kills. If I was Hugh Jackman or AK Wolverine, I think if I would have seen I see blood on this girl. She's lying dead supposedly. She gets injected by something, and then she's supposed to be like she died or something, and then for some odd reason, he doesn't check her to see if there's any Freddy Krueger marks on her stomach or anything. Like just kind of thing, the Rocky thing, and and then after that he goes after William Stryker, and then he finds his brother, and then they have it out. They have basically he on this movie in the beginning he cannot. There's just no way he's gonna beat Sabretooth. But then when he gets the adamantium claws, that's when then the whole picture changes. And this movie, I gave this movie maybe a 7 out of 8 because it was good. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I seen a lot of, especially that part where Gambit saved Wolverine, even though he's indestructible, but he saves him, and that part looks super cool where he uses his little glow stick. No, I'm just kidding. His staff to destroy that part of the nuclear reactor, the old nuclear reactor at 3 Mile Island that's on there, and Gambit 3 Mile Island, Jack's up a 5, come on down the game, Jack's up a 5. Gambit has the French Cajun hit a point on there, and I love the way she played Gambit. That was awesome. I think you guys know that Channing Tatum is going to be the new Gambit. No offense, but I think Taylor fits the role more. And so the Deadpool character gets upgraded at the end, and completely does not look like Deadpool. Basically, looks like a mutilated Deadpool. If Pinhead had a Hellraiser and had his way with him, and that's about it. And I think that pissed off a whole lot of people. And I see why people don't like this movie. They wish this movie did not exist like X-Men: The Last Stand. But I think this movie's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable experience. It has action, and you see Wolverine on a motorcycle going to destroy a helicopter. You get to see him fall off of an old nuclear reactor fighting Sabretooth, and Deadpool and Sabretooth helping them, and you get to see he's cutting a freaking stairs right in the back of a building in an alley. So that's pretty awesome. He's a straight up bad guy. So this movie, after a while, I got bombed by the critics because I seen a lot of good positive reviews, but if you guys know, the critics always say something good and they like to talk garbage about it. So that's kind of what I think about that. And other than that, of course there ended up we had another Wolverine movie, and I'll be reviewing that right now in a couple minutes. And we're gonna have another Wolverine movie, and Wolverine is gonna be an X-Men Apocalypse that's coming out in another 2 years. So sit tight for that. Have your fingers crossed. Get ready. Drink all the rock stars you want. Get coffee because it's going to be awesome. All right, you guys, this is the Cutting Edge Review. And I am